What's going on, y'all? Let me make sure I'm recording. All right, yeah, what's good, y'all, man? I know I've been gone for a little minute. Let me fix this. Yeah, I know I've been gone for a little minute, man, and I've been trying to. Hold on, let me get some shit. Yeah, I've been gone for a little minute. I want to wish you guys peace, love, and prosperity in your life, times 10. If you guys don't mind hitting that like button on the way in, you know what I mean? It really, make a difference to your boy right now. I'm trying to grow the channel and spread this knowledge, man. So we're going to go in deep about how your spirit is infinite energy. Now, you may look at me crazy, but I'm hoping you're reading this on the, it should be on my right. I don't know if it's to your left, but on the screen, to the right hand side for me, and about how the heart is more powerful than the brain, and what the heart actually does with the heart pumping, creating every time it pumps, it creates this electromagnetic torus field, which is this energy. This ball right here being, of course you can tell, but your heart pumping and bringing a void, or if you will, a black hole here at the top and one at the bottom. But where is it? I got some stuff I'm gonna go in today. Where is it at? Oh, I guess I don't have it. I guess it's supposed to be right here. So there we go. That's in nature what it does. Every time your heart beat, and this is your spirit. This is your aura. So when people step to you and you say that their vibe isn't like really, hope y'all can hear me, their vibe isn't really catching on to you, it's because we are all in turn, our spirits is like magnets. It's like you gravitate to some people and you can't really mess with or be with certain people because their vibration is off. You know what I mean? Because they say birds of a feather flock together, and that's true. Because who you're around is a lot of times not only shows that what type of people that you hang around, but the mind state. Because if you're the smartest one out the group or the dumbest one out the group, well, that's the difference. I say if you're the smartest one out the group, you need to get into another group where you're not the smartest one. You want to at least be in the middle or at the bottom. Because in the middle and at the bottom, there's always room to grow. If you're at the top, you didn't hit a certain cap, which is still room to grow. Actually, if anything, it's more overdue. To then, not saying that you can't stay with the same partners and rock with the same people, but the difference is if the mind frame, if they're not willing to change their mind frame to get to that next level, and with the woo, you got to do what you got to do for your soul and your purpose. You know what I mean? Not being an asshole, but at the end of the day, like, you're really hindering yourself and putting a cap on yourself because of the people you may be around. And a lot of times your mind frame and consciousness can change just by being away from certain crowds of people. So this is in essence the energy that your spirit has, and what you can feel. Like when people have a strong, potent electromagnetic energy field, you can feel it. It's certain people you can walk by and be like, okay, this person here, like, I don't know what it is about this person, but it's like either you're drawn to them, or they're drawn to you, or you're repelled from them. Like, oh man, I can't fuck with that person. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even mess with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go a little bit in depth on this energy. First of all, it's infinite. It's until, first of all, your spirit is infinite. But this field that it produces every time your heart beats. So the faster your heart beats, the more it forms. So let's say it beats, and then as soon as it beats, it creates this electromagnetic field. Well, actually it goes down and then around. Down and then around, that's the way it goes. Right? And you take in, so like it's kind of like breathing. You breathe in, breathe out. You know what I mean? The prana, that's where the J Prana come from. The air or the wind or the wind, if you know what I'm talking about on that level. Taking in that prana and releasing it. And in essence, you was have the body in a way sliced here from from your heart down is your lower chakras, and from your heart up is your higher chakras. So you got the higher chakras, which you take in here, and then you got your lower chakras, what goes down to the reproductive organ, male or female, and it goes there. I hope y'all can hear me, man. I'm trying to see what's up with this. So you have, let me see. This is all coming off the top. This is legitimate information, as you can tell. As other people know about this. I mean, I didn't put these pictures up. You feel me? But I am passing on the knowledge. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping y'all messing with it right now. Okay, yeah, I already got that one. That's your magnetic field. We're gonna get into that a little later. Yeah, I don't want to throw too much on y'all right now. For those who can't handle it, not in a way of if this is your first time like getting introduced to this, I'm not gonna throw it on you yet. In due time I will probably make that a part of another video. I was gonna try to jam it in here, but I just feel like that's just a little too much. I'm gonna spoon feed you until I know, like, and answering questions. Like, put it in the comments if you got any questions about what I'm talking about here. But this is in a nutshell your spirit, right? Now you have two sides of that spirit, which is like your higher self, which is like the positive side of you, and your lower self, which is like the negative side of you. Which I think I had that, yeah. And that deals in that's in a nutshell more. If you look at from here will be your heart, right, which creating this around your body, and then you have the chakras that align right here, which your spine also align up and down just like this. Also, and that's kind of like where your chakras lay and stuff in that nature. I hope I'm explaining this well, but basically, when you have enough love, inner love for yourself to love the positive things about you and understand the negative, I wouldn't say love the negative. You got that's a higher amount of love you gotta have. I would say, if you don't like the negative things about your life, you can't change them, but they're always going to be a negative aspect to you because you are made of, this is your soul. Your soul is like a bond. As you can see, it's kind of like together, like apart here, but together. It's a bond where you have the negative side of you and you have the positive side of you, which is kind of like what they did with the movie Us. All right, let's go here, right? And then you had, let me see if I can get them where they was looking at each other, you feel me? Yeah, you got the positive side of you and you got the negative side of you. But you know, if you watch this movie, it was actually, you know what I mean? I don't want no spoiler alerts, I'm sorry, but you feel me? I hope I didn't just spoil it. It's been out for a minute. But yeah, you have your positive self and your negative self. This is probably a bad picture to go about it. Damn, give me a second, y'all. Where there's realms within realms, but let's just keep it simple. There's positive realms and negative realms, and on each one of them, you do exist. Your soul is connected to them as a whole, whether you want to believe it or not. Your soul is connected to that, and the thing is, through consciousness, you can, matter of fact, I might do it on y'all. Through consciousness, you can transition to the different waters, the different ones. So as you can see, like there's a home here and there's another home here. There's a boat right here, like somebody's rowing around here. And this is not necessarily saying as a liquid, as a water, but like as in consciousness, in the way of there's people who live down here in their thought process, and there's people that's like way up here on top and right here, you know what I mean, in their conscious level positive thoughts and those who live on negative thoughts, but we all live on this realm right here. There's other realms. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to throw it on here. There's realms above and realms below, and you can transcend in this 3D realm. You can consciously ascend to higher levels. That's the best one. You can ascend to higher levels of consciousness that will make you in a nutshell your best version, or it can be your worst version. And let me give you an example of you. Right now I can go outside and I can hit a cop, and you already can when I mean hit a cop, like punch a cop, right? And you already gonna know what's gonna happen after that. You know what I mean? So that's a whole nother reality and a whole nother situation I will be in. Where in another one I could stop everything I'm doing right now and go into martial arts and try to be the greatest grandmaster, even travel to Hong Kong or Japan to learn martial arts. That's a whole different reality I could be living. You feel what I'm saying? It takes like the smallest, like even if I had my finger pointed at you, right? If I move it to a little bit just like that, right? It's a whole new degree. Even like the slightest, that's a whole new degree. It's something else that I'm pointing at. I'm not even pointing at the same thing. That's a whole different direction, meaning that's a whole different reality. And that's what I mean. The small decisions that you make on a day-to-day basis shape your reality in the type of way that you're going to. And I will have a video going more into depth, like this knowledge here, like with Turtle Island. I don't know if y'all can see that, but more esoteric knowledge and what it stands for. And this is like, this in a nutshell is Mount Meru. Ascending of different levels of consciousness, because Meek Mill said, there's levels to this shit, and it really is, man. It's different levels of consciousness. There's people, you see people for who they are on the outside, but once you get more in tune and understand that there's more that meets the eye with certain people, of not just how they think, but who they are and what they stand for, you can get a good grasp and what energy they keep around and what people they keep around them. You can see, the mind frame and who that person is and what they stand for. And you can not put them in a category, because everybody is literally uniquely different. Even if you got a twin brother or twin sister, y'all spirit is in a nutshell the same, but on this plane, if you're not woke, y'all gonna have different things that you're into. So it's more like epigenetics, because you got I hope I'm not nerding y'all out right now. You got genetics, which is on the inside, what you get from your inheritance of your parents, but you also have epigenetics, which is like what the outside affects you as. If I had a twin brother right now, right, and he was raised with a silver spoon, he had everything give it to him, and I was raised in the hood and I came up from a certain way. At the age of 30, when we met up with each other again, we'll be two different people because of the environment. That's the epigenetics, the environment around us that shaped us as a person. Not saying one would be better than the other. I'm just saying that we will be different. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean in a nutshell, of you choosing what you do now to affect later on, whether it be positive or negative. If you whack a mob boss right now, pretty much in the next week or two, maybe you gonna be dealt with. Whether till you saw that person and didn't do nothing to him, nothing would have, probably transpired. It's crazy how you can maneuver yourself in these different directions. Now, if you want to move yourself to success, if you want to move yourself to understanding your energy and how you can see both sides of yourself on the spectrum of the positive and the negative, but have that bond within each other, it's like, you see that energy in the middle? I know that I didn't put that there. That's crazy how they have that there. I guess that's the flame. That, and once it meets, that energy becomes powerful. Like it's like a battery. It can be charged. And if you think this is a game or this is just something I'm just saying, I give you an example right now. I ain't gonna make this too long. I just want to dip in there, you know what I mean? Dip out of there, just drop a little seed on y'all right quick. Pause. And y'all can see what I've been on lately. Oh, she's scared of me. Shit, I seen her looking at me. I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, we're gonna type in electromagnet train toy, right? This is what I mean. We gonna mute this. We gonna go. All right, you see how you got the positive and the negative, and how it is. This technology is actually keeping this, in levitation. It's keeping it in the air. So when you look at it, it looks like nothing is there, but it is on a magnetic toric field, and this is what your body has. So you don't know that you have this, but you have this, and that's what's keeping you basically alive. And once you learn how to charge yourself up of loving the positive versions of you and the negative versions of you, because they all are you at the end of the day. Even though you might go here and be on depression and depression and suicidal, and then one day you lift up and you get here to the top, you still need to love yourself for where you were at that point, because that's what pushed you to get to this point. You may have gotten here almost damn near at the bottom and got motivated to make yourself like, no, I'm never giving up and I'm pushing forward. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to get myself to my best version. And that's basically my story, right? In a certain essence, flying up from the bottom and going straight to the top. Like, and it's relentless. Another part of why I put relentless hustle as a part, so y'all can see me putting in the work behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Getting to work early, doing what I gotta do at work, doing what I gotta do on the channel, and I'm just, as you can see, I'm putting this out. But just once you learn how to charge yourself up like a battery, then you can transmute that energy into whatever you want to put that energy into. You can transmute it into that and watch it grow, kind of like a baby. You know what I mean? We all started as a baby, but we, as you can tell, we grown. For those who's watching this, or at least for me, I'm 24. So from being a baby now, of course I've grown through that time period, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Now I'm charged up. Now I'm charged up because I know this knowledge. You know what I mean? And I know how to use it to become my best version. But I want to spread that knowledge to other people. So if you got any questions, I'm probably about to end it right there, because I don't want to just throw nothing too much on y'all, but I just want to, you know what I mean, throw that out there. And we'll talk about the higher and the lower self and what goes on. And as you can tell right here, there's something called the 7 lokas. Lokas, let me see. Let me see if I can find it. Which is like the 7 realms above and the 7 realms of, let's see. In Hinduism, it's like the 7. This isn't Hinduism, but this is like Hinduism and Buddhism kind of are parallel. Not the same at all, but are kind of parallel. You know what I mean? Because they, like I said, it's like that angle. You know what I mean? They're parallel, but they're like, the angle of it is different. You know what I mean? So I'm not into Hinduism. I'm not trying to put you onto Hinduism beliefs, but this is the same thing as that toric field. Wow, that's crazy. Mount Meru, this mountain, right? And that's this mountain, Mount Meru, the different levels of consciousness, right? And we're gonna go here. Then underneath that is realms below it, and realms within those realms. Like there's lower realms, and there are higher realms, and other realms around those realms within also having the sun and the moon, which is like the churning of it. And it goes deep, y'all. It goes so deep. Like, you go deeper and deeper down a rabbit hole when you deal with these things. But let me go ahead with saying a lot of this information I did get from Bro Sanchez. That was the man who woke me up and put me on the track. I was watching him for about a year, and then one day I just like woke the hell up and I understood like different things. So I'm gonna give credit where credit due on that knowledge part, where I got it from. He's a great master teacher. If y'all want me to, matter of fact, go on my channel and look. As soon as you get on my website, look on the right, you're gonna see like some little shortcuts to get to his channel, or go to one of my gaming videos. I'm pretty sure at the bottom I got his link in there, because that man is amazing, and what he's doing is waking up the people. So I'm here to do my part, as I can, in doing that too. So thank y'all, man. I hope I didn't go too much off the track. But there's realms within realms, and this is not just this is physically, this is mentally, and damn sure this is spiritually. You know what I'm saying? This is the same thing as this. This is the same thing as this. You know what I mean? Because there's the middle realm, which you will see right here, the middle realm in the middle, and excuse me, y'all. You got the higher realms and you got the lower realms from the middle, and it just keeps going over. And whenever you pass and you transition to your next lifetime, you go right back into the cycle and brought right back in here, but to another level, either higher or lower. And if you want to understand that in the nutshell, check out this movie. I'm gonna give you a recommendation. Check out this movie. No, I'm gonna do a video on that. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. I want to wish you guys peace, love, and prosperity in your lifetimes 10. I hope y'all enjoy the video, man. Wake up, man. Wake as many people as you can up, because it's about that time, man. People need to tap in. So thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's your boy Jay, and I'm gonna go ahead and be out, man. Y'all, peace.